Liverpool have absolutely destroyed Manchester United by 4 goals to 0. Just in case you were wondering, on aggregate over the course of the season, Liverpool 9, Manchester United 0. Liverpool 9, Manchester United 0. Am I here to gloat or am I here to break down the game? Kind of going to be a little bit of both, I'm afraid. That Manchester United performance, to any Manchester United fans watching, I hope you're as furious about it as I believe that you will be. Because in these games, look, we've played United before where United are heavy favourites going into the game, but you always want to see your team putting in a performance, fighting for the badge. I didn't see that from those United players today, and if you're a United fan, that's got to be worrying times ahead. But from our perspective, I don't even feel like we had to get out of second or third gear today. I'm going to run you through my thoughts on the game, but before I do, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, the all-conquering OneFootball app. You can download OneFootball entirely free with the link in the description below. OneFootball will give you everything you need for the rest of the season. League tables, augmented reality features, video content, everything that you need to keep you entertained, whether it be a quick sneaky 5 minutes on the jacks or whether you want some more in-depth analysis and articles, it's got you covered. Right, look. From today, our perspective, the forwards, amazing. Every single one of the three boys today, and those who came off the bench as well, put in a great shift. But I single out the forwards today because they didn't put a foot wrong. And these guys will go through phases where they might have a little dip in form, they mightn't score for a while. But today, to a man, they were unselfish. Their decision making was absolutely spot on. And I want to single out Sadio Mane today. Yes, Mohamed Salah scored 2 goals, and I will come on to him in a minute. He was fantastic. But Sadio Mane through the centre looks like a reborn footballer at Liverpool Football Club. His ball to Mohamed Salah was quite simply sensational. I don't know. I still don't know. I've watched it back 2-3 times and I still don't know how he managed to get that ball with the angle he did through. It was amazing. Mo finished it fantastically well, and the expression on David De Gea's face of just dejection, of just pain, it was beautiful. It'll stay with me for a very long time. Salah started off the route with a beautiful ball across to Luis Diaz, who of course opened the scoring. Great bit of decision making by Mo. Again, first touch from Mo, I think left foot right across the box, and Diaz buried it and got us off to a great start. United came to try and frustrate us. They set up with a back 5, which would of course revert to a back 3 if they ever managed to get into our half an attack. And, spoiler, half time, 0.00 XG for United. 0.00. How's that possible? Anyway, we move on. Our boys just showed up today, and I think they played within themselves. But what pleased me the most was that they all played with a swagger, with a smile on their face. Like they enjoyed the experience, like they enjoyed playing with each other, and they enjoyed wearing that Liverpool shirt. I know I've said this numerous times, but I'm going to continue to say it. Don't take this for granted. It's not going to be every year we get to see this calibre of Liverpool team handing out this calibre of beating to one of our biggest, if not our biggest rivals. That just shows you the gulf between these two clubs. And it also goes to show you what you can do as a football club if you have the right people in the right jobs. United have every financial opportunity to get back to the top of world football, but they need a big clear out there. And from our side, I think this is only going to get better, and I think we're starting to see some shoots of Klopp's next great team coming through. Whether Klopp is here to see that full thing through or whether he moves on, it's looking like we have got and bought and recruited and brought in some great players. Luis Diaz, I may be wrong here, but maybe outside of Suarez, I don't remember a player coming in and immediately having every single Liverpool fan, man, woman and child in unison to just say, seamless transition to come from another league, another to an English speaking country, from a Portuguese country, or of course from Spanish speaking background that he has. He just looks like he's been at Anfield all his life. And the atmosphere today as well looked absolutely amazing inside Anfield. And again, I can't let this video go without speaking about the tragic events with Cristiano Ronaldo and his family over the past 24 hours. All of our thoughts and best wishes. I know the entire footballing world would be the same. Go to Cristiano and his family in what is a truly difficult time. For us though, again, I keep bringing it back to us because I'm trying to be balanced in the video. It's very difficult to stay focused right now because I look behind me on the TV and I've just seen that through ball from Sadio Mane all the way through to Mohamed Salah, who slotted it home. So it's very difficult to stay focused when I've got that going on in the background. My wife's also arrived in with the pizzas and she's standing in the door as if I'm not noticing that she's there, but she does know I'm still recording this video, chatting away to you guys. So if she could just bring those pizzas into the kitchen, that would be very, very welcome. And I'm still trying to keep this video going because that's the type of pro that I am, ladies and gentlemen. Got all that in one breath as well. Now, look, my mind then goes to the weekend against Everton. And I'm a little bit nervous about the game. Not because I think Everton are going to put up a good display or actually make it competitive. I'm worried about the shithousery. So I wonder what type of team selection Klopp will go into this game. Thiago, you know what? I probably wouldn't play Thiago against Everton. As magnificent as he was today, and you guys voted him your Anfield agenda man of the match, I probably wouldn't play him because of the Champions League semi-final coming up, first leg against Villarreal next Wednesday, and I'd be a little bit worried of some shithousery basically from Everton players who, let's face it, know they're going into a game that they're not going to win. Robbo today, I thought, played very well as well, as did Trent Alexander-Arnold, who probably wasn't the attacking force that he has been in games gone by, but that could have been because of United's formation, and when Klopp seen that they were playing with a back five, maybe he told Trent to just sit a little bit, but it didn't really matter because we went forward like the red arrows today, and every single decision the lads made, and I'm trying to think back of one they got wrong, but just looking through the highlights now, Diaz ball to Sadio Mane for his goal was sensational, and very composed finish by Sadio as well, just stroking it with his left foot into the corner. But my favourite goal of the day, it's probably Mohamed Salah's second one, because it was just a beautiful little dink over. And yes, I know it took a little ricochet off Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but it was a lovely moment. I wish Mo had got his hat-trick. You can see he had somewhat of a chance at the end of the game. But United were a shambles. And when you went into that game with a midfield of Matic, Pogba and Fernandes, and then you see the bench that they have, there's just no excuse for it from them. They don't deserve European football this season. So what happens to them remains to be seen. But for our boys, look, we've got bigger fish to fry. We move on to the weekend. Game against Everton at Anfield. I believe someone told me in the chat that Stuart Atwell is going to be the referee in charge of this game. So hopefully it all goes to plan. I thought Atkinson was rubbish tonight again. We should have had a penalty in the first half. How that wasn't given, I do not know. How it wasn't looked at by VAR, he wasn't asked to go to the monitor, I don't know. And there was a couple of challenges as well from that United sub, Hannibal, was it, that came on, who was maybe could have had himself a red card, and certainly will need to calm down a bit if he's to have a prolonged career in the Premier League. But again, we got through the game injury-free, no doubt. And I think that pretty much brings me up to a close. I've no idea how long this video is at the minute. So are we at the time, or we keep going, Connor?
30 seconds or so.
We've got 30 seconds or so to go. We'll wrap it up. Look, as always, I want to know your thoughts on the game. Let me know in the comment section below. Who was your man of the match? I actually thought it was Mane, but the Anfield Agenda audience voted for Thiago. And look, I'm not going to argue with you guys. You know what you're doing. Again, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, the all-conquering OneFootball app. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without people like OneFootball showing belief in us and supporting us throughout our journey. And of course to you guys as well. If you've liked this video, please do hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the video as well, and keep your comments coming in. We'll be back tomorrow, and as I say tomorrow, I mean Wednesday. We'll be having a show at 6 o'clock, I think it is, and then I'll be over on Twitch for the Arsenal-Chelsea game. So look, thank you guys for watching. Lots of love. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.